Hello everyone and welcome to Etiquette with Anna Hauldren. In today's episode, I want to show you 5 most important things I want you to know regarding dining etiquette in a restaurant. Let's get right into it. The very first thing that I want you to know when you're getting into your table, you're probably following maitre d' or the hostess, is to get the chair out of the table quietly. We don't want to make too much noise as we're trying to get the chair out. Sometimes, in some instances, you will be helped by the hostess or the maitre d'. But if you're not, make sure that it's as quiet as possible. The second thing, I want to teach you how to sit down elegantly. We don't just want to sit like so and just kind of get ourselves into the table. What we do instead is that as we get the chair out, we're going to step next to it, turn, sit, keeping the knees and the ankles together. And then with one movement, we're going to get to the position. And then again, with one movement, we're going to get ourselves to the table. Now, the distance between yourself and the table is very important. Ideally, it's one width of your palm, which you can measure like so. And you will be able to comfortably eat. You're not going to be too far, so you're not going to drop anything in between the plate and your mouth. And also, you're not going to be too close, in which case it just doesn't look that elegant and it's not very comfortable. So after you sit down very comfortably, second thing, I want you to take your napkin and put it on your lap. We want to do this in the restaurant the moment that we sit down at the table. And again, there is method to the madness. So we don't want to just flicker it around or take it and smoosh it onto our lap in any kind of manner. There is a specific way that we want to put the napkin on our lap that is very practical. It's not just aesthetically pleasing, it's very practical for the usage throughout the evening or throughout the lunch or even breakfast. You want to take it very slowly, like so, under the table. When there, you want to fold it in half, like so, and making sure that this part, the folded part, is towards your body and the open part is under the table, closer to your knees. In this case, anytime during the meal that you want to wipe your mouth or you want to clean your fingers, you will open up this part like so, and you will dab your fingers inside of the napkin. Similarly, if you're here, you're going to open and dab like so, and then close it back in. In this case, all the stains stay inside of the napkin and the napkin stays nice and clean on the outside. Third part is the setting that you are going to be seeing. If you are in the United States, most likely it's going to look something like this. You always have your knives and your spoons on the right side. Your forks are on the left. The plate is going to be in the middle. And then the bread and butter plate is on your left, atop your utensils, atop your forks. If you are in Britain, the bread and butter plate is going to be next to your fork. The glassware is always on the right side, with the red wine glass or any kind of wine glass that you are having is going to be atop the knife. And then your water glass is going to be more towards the center of the table setting. In some cases, you can see that the red wine glass is used for the water glass. And this is how you can distinguish which is which before they pour anything into it. If a glass has a stem, I want you to hold it by the stem elegantly, like so. The lower you hold it, the more elegant it looks. Of course, in case of red wine glass, as it is bigger, you might go a little bit higher. In case of martini glass, you might be very high up. And the only glass that we want to hold actually by the bowl is going to be a brandy glass, because we actually want to warm up the contents inside of the glass. The reason for this is not only aesthetic, it is also practical. Holding the wine glass by the bowl, either like this or like this, we're going to warm up the liquid inside and it's going to change its taste, and we want to avoid that. On top of that, we're going to leave fingerprints all over the glass, which doesn't look very appealing either. In case of the water glass or a glass that doesn't have a stem, a highball glass or lowball glass like so, you always want to hold it at the bottom with your fingers close together. Again, this avoids not only looking not as elegant, but also, once again, with the fingerprints, we're not going to leave them all over the glass. They're going to be nice down low here. One more point about the glassware. If you are wearing a lipstick or lip gloss, If you're drinking from your glass, make sure to drink from the same spot so you don't leave the lipstick or lip gloss ring around the glass. That doesn't look very nice. When you get your meal, I always want you to cut only one piece of your meal and then eat it, instead of cutting the whole piece of meat, for example, and then eat it one after the other. When you're finished with your meal, you can signal this to the servers by putting your utensils like so. The knife is on the right side, the fork stays on the left side at the 6 o'clock at the plate or at the 4 o'clock. With that, you will take your napkin. Again, you're not going to take it like so, smooch it and put it on the table. You're going to take it nicely as it lays by the middle like so, and then put it next to the plate on the left side and then leave. If for any reason you need to leave throughout the meal, you want to put your knife on the 4 o'clock, your fork with the tines over the knife at around 8 o'clock, and your napkin is going to go on the chair, either at the seat or at the back. I hope you enjoyed these 5 very simple but very practical tools that I gave you today. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And of course, in the comment section, please let me know what else would you like to see on the channel.